Howdy folks, welcome back to Railroads Online. That's right, we're back for another season. This is season 5 if I remember correctly. And we've got a full steam here in the Monte. We're ready to get started. We're on the Aurora Falls map. And all I've done so far is laid out a little bit of track here around the starting area and kind of up the hill. But yeah, we're going to get started. I did, actually I sold the 2 little starter cars you start with, and I bought these full-length cars. I just don't care for the big logs warping onto the little cars, and they just seem to be kind of a pain to deal with. So we've got 6 of the regular-sized log flat cars. And then we've got the Montezuma. And I did a little editing with a hex editor on the save file so I could rename this stuff. So if you're wondering how to do that, and you don't know what a hex editor is, sorry, it's beyond the scope of this video. But you can just fix it with a hex editor. What else? That's about it. We got like I said, I loaded up with water, and we got, of course, the full wood load. So today we're going to be building track. And as far as the series goes, it may not be a very long series. If you've watched my previous seasons, you know I get pretty frustrated with all the little bugs and weird things in this game. It is pretty janky. But my goal for this series is to at least get the logging camp and the sawmill hooked up. So that's the goal. At the very minimum, I promise we will get that far. No matter how frustrated I get. But they've been making slow progress in the quality of life department. So props to the dev team. I think they're making too slow progress, but they are making some progress. And that is appreciated. So without further ado, let's head on up the line to at least the end of the line, and let's get some track built. I should say I do, as usual, have realistic physics enabled, and then I've got just the default, I think it's medium industry difficulty. So that's what we're playing with. And I mean, right off the bat, this is one of the most infuriating things about this game right here. It's like, I'm looking at the brake, and the reverser is highlighted. I'm looking at the reverser, and now the regulator is highlighted. And I think the reason for that is because they've assumed you're going to stand over here. But yeah, I don't know how they're doing their ray casts, or if there's like giant collisions on these. I obviously don't have access to the code. But, yeah, I'll try to hold back. Don't want to hurt any fanboys' feelings. Let's head on up the line. I think I'm actually going to hop in the cab here. I want to get away from that telegraph office. It's making a lot of noise. One quality of life thing they added was if you look at the lid here on the Tinder, it tells you the fill level, so that's nice. That's pretty handy. All right, let's get a little more authority going here. Forgot to have these open when I left out. That's all right. So we do have a little bit of about 1% grade up around the corner here, but that's where the track ends. I didn't get very far. So we don't want to get a huge, big old head of steam here. I thought about going with either the Betsy or the Shea, but I'm hoping the speed of the Monty will serve us well. We'll see. What is on? And they added a bunch more key controls. I forgot to look and see. It's like WS. So A is bringing the reverser down. D is not bringing it back up. Oh, it's A and Q. I gotcha. Oh, and E and D is the brakes. Okay. I forgot to go look and see what those were. I'll take a little getting used to, but that's handy. We got more keyboard controls now. Brakes. Blue. Okay, maybe they fixed the brakes. They're not like 100%. If they're just barely on. So that is good. You know what? We're sitting on the hill. I'm going to go ahead and engage the Tinder break as well, just in case. So I did kind of cheat a little bit. There's a pre-made map you can get for Aurora Falls, and I was kind of looking to see how in the world they got up to the logging camp. Because if you were here for it, I did a stream a while back where we tried getting up there, and it was tough. We can get there, but there's going to be a really steep section. They basically were doing what I was trying to do. They just did a little better job of it, whoever made that map. So I'm going to kind of try to follow the same way I was going on that stream. We're just going to do better. We're going to do more better. And I've been using mostly the free form here. And if I want to look at the map, I really wish there was a zoom level between here and there, but it's okay. We're going to get it. So we want to go pretty well. So yeah, pretty well straight through here, I think. What happens if we just come off straight? So if we just go straight. I think it's fairly flat through here, so. And we will eventually want to branch off, I think, to the farm. So I want to leave some sections in here so I don't have to delete too much track. Then it looks like it starts rising. Yeah, we got that shelf there. Wondering if maybe I should come off. So the farm, I think they have, yeah, they have got goods in, goods out now on the map, which is super handy. There is some good stuff. I mean, it's not all complaints. So coming out, we're going to have to take in, is that seeds, cows, and water? A little bit confused on the icons there. It's the refinery. Where's the water going to have to come from? Little icons. Does that mean it's... I guess that's just an icon. Oh, that is just water. The little cow with the drop. Okay, got it. So we're going to be coming in and out. Do we need to send the wheat anywhere? I'm not super familiar with the new industries. Stamp mill. I'm not seeing anything that looks like they would process wheat. I might be missing it. So anyway. No, escape doesn't close that. There we go. I'm thinking I will put a switch in here. That's the conclusion I'm coming to. While we're here, let's go ahead and put a switch. And we'll do a switch to the left with that on the right. And that way we have a switch going that direction. Okay, back to this mode. And then I'm thinking we may want to curve around. Yeah, we need to curve a bit to the left. So we're going to go back to this mode. If I go over here, I'm going to turn on the minimap's really zoomed in too much to be of much use. So what if I come up here? That's going to be a 2%er, huh? That's not terrible. So if I remember right, we need to kind of aim, yeah, for that canyon over yonder. So I think we can do it. We can come up here at 2%. That's a nice little grade. That's not too much fill. And then it looks like we've got another little bump up here. So if we come flying up through here, what we got? Apparently I went too far. You only go about this far. So still 2%. I don't know if we'll make it up here. We might have to do some test runs. I don't know what the old Monty will do. But the idea is we need to come up in here, and then we need to have a turn, and then we got to go up. So we need to kind of curve over towards that. Keep curving over this way. And we're still climbing at like 2.5% here. How do I... I guess you have to just move it this way to determine the amount of curve. But see, that's dipping now because it's following that. I'm not used to the new track laying. There's going to be a little bit of a learning curve here. I think this comes up too much, so let's get rid of that. No, we can't delete it. There we go. And let's run back down here. Here, let's pull up our track, and then we can go faster. That kind of levels off. It seems like it levels off, but then I don't know, this looks really weird, doesn't it? Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like it. I liked it right up to here. Like, that's a nice smooth curve from the looks of it, and then it goes all wonky here. So I'll probably cut out a lot of the track laying eventually, but in this first episode, it's pretty much all just going to be about the track laying. If I do that, we just need to do shorter sections so it can transition better. There's still a little bit of a hump there, but it's not as bad. Okay, we'll do a little shorter sections and we'll see what we end up with. Head over this way. Forgot, you can't move up if you're moving any other direction. It's kind of weird like that. And I guess we'll see, you know, can we make it up with the Monty? This kind of a slope. 2% I think is going to be doable, but we'll do a test here in just a bit. Got some trees on the way back down. .6, huh? Alright, let's just end it there. And let's go do some trees. I think also if you just go to re-rail mode, you can also fly. So that's kind of just a quick way to get to fly mode. There's still a little bit of a hump there. I'm not super happy with that. Yeah, you can't fly when you're in tree chopping mode, but you can when you're re-railing. I don't like trees super close to the right-of-way, so we're going to trim a lot of these back. Also, I think I made note of it in the stream I did. The cutting of trees seems to work better. He says, as the tree completely fails to cut. You don't have to like spam click 5 or 6 times, so I think that works better. Alright, we'll chop you, and you. And then we're almost back down to Monty. We'll see how this goes, up to 2%. Heading up to the logging camp. Of course, we're going to have empty cars. So that will help. Here, I think we'll keep some trees kind of close. And I think we have a clear shot. Let's go ahead and drop a save. Just in case something goes terribly wrong. And we'll hop on board. How are we doing on the old fire department? We are at 60%. Excellent. All right, let's hop in the driver's seat. And let's get on out of here. Oh, I saw in the late, there was a hotfix today. They said they added a key for the whistle. What did they add for the old whistle here? Bell is B. Awesome. T. Okay, so it just goes down the line. T and G for the compressor. C for cylinder cocks. Left control. Pull, left shift, release. Say what now? Okay. I'm assuming that's only if you're in the vehicle. It doesn't remember your zoom level, which is a little bit of a pain. No, shift doesn't do anything. I'm confused with the whole shift to release, but whatever. It appears to work. Oh, if you hold shift and then push control, it's slower. Okay, weird. We'll do it with this. It's easier. We're moving out. I'm going to try to do it with the keyboard. So we want a little bit of regulator, and then we want to take the brakes off. Try this with the keyboard. Okay, we need more regulator. Oh, I left the Tinder brake on, didn't I? Do. Just pretend like I'm a competent engineer. C for cylinder cocks. There we go. Starting to learn the old controls. Off we go. The clank and a bang. Then the reverser, we'll bring that back a little bit. See if we can get some speed up. You're about 50% maybe. Oh crap. I was having so much fun driving the train. Well, kids. That's why Uncle Kerbo drops saves. I'm not gonna bother re-railing. Yeah, that's my awesome password. Realistic. Season 5. Let's go. Oh, that was perfect. Didn't even look at the switch. I guess some of them default to being thrown rather than straight. I was expecting the placement when you place it down to be straight. Y toggles the minimap when you're not in the locomotive. Oh, they did fix the bug I was talking about in the stream. I don't remember if I reported that or not. It used to, if you had the minimap off and then you opened this map, you close this map, then the minimap would still be on. It would be like reversed. They did fix that. I saw it in the patch notes. So that's cool. Alright, let's try that again. Only this time we're going to hit M and we're going to use the handy dandy new map interaction feature. And we're going to throw that switch so we don't run off the track. How about that? Let's get going. Nope. This, I keep wanting to do the run 8 keys. Oh yeah, Tinder brake. We got this. Best loco engineer ever. And when you're in the loco and you hit Y, it turns off the UI. For those F12s. You gotta have the F12s. Alright, C for cylinder cocks. And let's start easing back on the old regulator. This may or may not help. We'll rattle bang our way up the mountains here. See how far we get. I'm hoping with the empty cars we'll be okay, but this part up here that's like 4%, it's going to be rough. Looks like we can at least make it up to 2% with empty cars. Times 6. So that's good. The keys kind of make sense once you realize they're just mapped to the 3 controls right there. Totally makes sense. Okay, let's leave her right there. Weird. I like the fact that we have a key for the whistle, but it could maybe use some tweaking in the responsiveness department. So we need to get up. Point over there. We need to get up through here, basically. And up that hill, I think. Let's see if we can figure that out. Also, since I'm up here, let's just go ahead and hit the save. I like to be in control of when those saves happen rather than the autosave, so I just do it myself. Alright, that is a crazy, crazy grade. .3, huh? Okay. Then she can kind of level off a bit, so maybe we could get some speed up. Going all wonky on me. You're being all weird, track. Why don't you want to bend over here? Okay, do we need to do this manually? Is that how this is going to go? Guess we can play it that way. Let's do a little bit of that, and then I think we're going to have to start working up to the more of like the 4% grade. Maybe a little tighter as well. I don't know if this is going to work. We may not be able to make it up here with the Monty. Might have screwed the pooch on the locomotive choice. I mean, it's not terrible. What if we go back to the this mode? We're going to play nice now? I see there's 4. Let's keep it at 4% and see if we can make it up. Because we're headed in the right direction, right? Yeah, once we get up to here, it's fairly flattish. So kind of keep going this way and then up over the mountain. We're about 4%. See how we get along. That's up to 3.5. Where is it we're going? Let's get a little higher here. We need to end up over there. Get that back down to 3% and then come over here and loop kind of around maybe? No, not like that. Piece of weird game. Piece of weird. Ooh, 3.4%. Alright, sold. Ooh. 2.2. Now we're talking. Now we're back into like normal land. Then that's the logging camp down there, right? Yeah, that's the logging camp down there. So now we're off to the races, as they say. 2.1%. All right, let's drop that there, and then we're going to fly down here. We're going to lay some of the track around the logging camp here, and then we'll hook it into the main. One new feature which is super nice is the fact that you can now link up to the loading platforms. That's quite handy. If I link here and then I go this direction. Nope. That? Is that how that works? Yeah, that's how that works. All right, cool. Then if we do straight off of here. As far as I know, they haven't added a hotkey to go straight yet. That would be nice. Yeah, out like that. And then I forget what... Did I just do a loop? Or should we just not do loops? We could do like a run around. Run around in a Y, maybe. Instead of doing loops like I normally do. So we come in and we need to get the loco back around the train. So let's figure on that. So we come out to about here. Then I want to throw on a switch, which would be a left hand with the switch stand on the right. Only we want to hook up to, I think, that end. You can't swing the switches around anymore, unfortunately. It's all bugged out. It just makes it do that. You have to kind of guess which point you want to hook up to. That one looks right. And we really just need enough room for the loco to run around. I'm just kind of building this on the fly. No plan per usual. Bumper. No, we want the embankment, right? So you can do this now, and it snaps to it. We want to do... Is it 8 meters for the bumper? I don't remember what the distance... Figured out the good distance for the bumper on that stream. I don't remember what it was. But yeah, it likes to do that too. Yeah, 8 will work. Now we gotta try to delete the bumper. There we go. 8 meters works. I like it. All right, let's go back to fly mode. Well, I guess while we're down here, let's cut down some trees and some rocks. Actually, you guys are good enough. I'm going to get rid of you, though. We'll be a little cozier up to the tracks here at the logging camp. Okay, trackage. Give me some trackage. Let's say come down to here. Yeah, here. And then we need a right-hand switch with the stand on the left. And we want that connection point. There we go. And that'll be our runaround track, and we need a Y in there somewhere. Get rid of you. And we're going to freeform some track. Perhaps. Perhaps not. About 100 meters. Gonna need smaller than that probably. Let's do 50. How's that gonna look? Whee! Okay, let me come all the way down the other direction. Oh yeah, that's actually plenty. So if we kind of eyeball this. I want to get it fairly close to like a switch just to turn it into a Y. So we'll try, we'll try 80-ish. This is going to take a little bit of trial and error. That's not the button you want. There you go. Alright, so you go in there. And then go around to 80 here. Ah, see, 80's not quite enough. I always mess this up. We'll get there in the end. Hang in there, folks. Nope. All the wrong buttons. So it's gonna be a little bit longer video. We're just laying track today. Getting her done. Okay, all the way back around, and then was it 60? 60-ish. There we go. Now we're getting kind of closer, so we can just come out to like here-ish. And then we can grab... Do they have a Y switch yet? They just got the stub three-way. We can use that as a three-way switch. Even though that's not really what it is. We'll turn it into one. I'm going to say snap onto you. That's going to be what I consider close enough. Then we can actually use this as like a storage track or something. Or put a woodshed there, something or other. Just make it a little stub track. Of course, then we need enough room off of here to turn Locomotive. And there's our Y. And then we got to get other tracks over there for a cordwood at some point. All right, back over to our embankment. $8 meters. And 8 meters. Problem I was having before is if you just click on here, this doesn't work. It scrolls. So just kind of one of those weird things. Sometimes when you click on buttons, it doesn't do anything. Sometimes when you click on buttons, it puts the bumper on backwards. Sometimes it puts 2 bumpers on backwards. Sometimes it puts 3 bumpers on backwards. All right. What if I stand over here? Can I get a bumper on the track? Nope. Okay. What if I put one there and say, go to your friend? Yeah, there we go. And people wonder why I complain about this game. You get all the bumpers. Okay, all the bumpers are gone. Let's go try that again down here. You just keep banging on keys until something works. It's the Railroads Online way. Okay, track. Le bumper. Hey, that one went on the right. First try. Okay, we need to get rid of some of this stuff. So you go bye-bye. You go bye-bye. You go bye-bye. Kind of leave that there. Just because it's a lumber camp, it should have some trees around. Okay, we got all those off. I think we're good to go connect up. Except there was a... That rock is clear. Those trees are fine. That tree is not going to be fine, though. I have a sneaking suspicion I need to cut that one down. Down here. And we're on straight mode, 0%. That works for me. Actually, we will need a track to get to the cordwood. Let's go ahead and make provision for that. Whee! Alright, snap to you. Snap to you. Go out straight for a ways. Wait, what's going on here? That can't be good. Huh. Weird. Okay. No more demon track. I think we're good for a little bit. Alright, let's come out here just a ways. And then we're going to want to kind of wander over towards... Just getting an idea of about 40 or 50 meters to put a switch is what I'm seeing. All right, let's come out, call it 50 meters on the nose. Then we need a left-hand switch with a stand on the right, I think. Be the way to go. And hook up with that. Perfect. Let's say, come over here. Hook onto there. Look at that. And we'll flesh this out. I probably want to run around track or something that cuts over and gets to the Y. We'll figure something out for the cordwood eventually. Okay, 0% grade, straight as an arrow. It's about here where the land starts changing. Then what if a guy was to say, go over here and just hook on? What kind of a track would he get? One of those, huh? That was exciting. Okay, what are the odds we can actually make it up here? No idea. Let's go cut some more trees. I think it's gonna be touch and go. It was slowing down a little bit on that, like 2.5%. Oh, my mouse is wigged out. Alright, you guys are a little too close to the track. I'm gonna trim you back. The rest of these guys are okay. Yeah, it's a steep old climb, especially with no run at it. We might have to back up, get a run at it. Let's go fast mode. You need to go. You need to go. You need to go. You definitely need to go. I don't like tree branches hitting the cab as I go by, so we're gonna kill that one off, and then I think we're good. Let's head on down to the train. Whee! Oops, went a little too far. And we'll see about getting up to the logging camp. What do you say? You know what I say? I probably need some wood in here is what I say. I got 4%. See, left to pick up, right to throw, which is kind of counterintuitive. I think after 5 seasons I would have caught on though. Throw. There you go. I have one back. Alright, let's rock and or roll. We get any kind of speed up before we hit the The big grade? No idea. Will tell you though that a smarter guy once told me save early, save often. Alright, C for cylinder cock closed, and away we go. The only thing I could do better would be if I went all the way back down and got, you know, a good run at it. But we'll see what she'll do. Place your bets now. Confident whistle. Timid bell. Hey, she's giving her the old college try. I really hope I cut down all the trees. She's feeling that drawdown with the grade, but I'm feeling confident. Heck yeah. You go, Monty, you go. Oops. Mouse got kind of lost over there on the right. Oh, we did it. Unless I screwed up some of the, some of this track. Yeah, we need to make sure we're headed into the right spot here. There we go. Okay, let's go pick up some logs. That tree's a little close, isn't it? A little close too. Why didn't I trim these trees? I was asleep at the wheel. I jumped on the train. There we go. Who's driving this thing? It's all good. We'll say I'm getting a little bit of ghosting in the graphics. I don't know if that'll come through on the video or not. There's a little bit of ghosting. Ooh, that break happens right now. You don't get anything coming out of the cylinders if there's no regulator on, so that's not right. It should be pushing some moisture out. Always a little leftover steam. At least on the stuff I've been around. Okay. We have arrived. Ladies and gentlemen. Let's load some logs. I think they changed this so it loads the whole car, right? Look at that perfect alignment. Then these hold 6 logs, if I recall correctly. It doesn't shorten them up or anything weird like that. So we can load up our logs, and then we'll cut off the engine and run around. Or I could do that. I guess it depends on... I might have to do that after the next set of cars. We're going to be a little close to the switch up there. Let's see, you are off, so let's get you off. Oh yeah, I can't do that. so I can't tell exactly how far up I need to go. Let's do this. We can put on a little bit of regulator and we'll do the handbrakes. Oh, we need handbrakes. Yeah, we need handbrakes. Handbrakes! Stop the train! Okay, I think we can go ahead and load. And then I need to pull the engine off and go turn it. How do I do that? Do I just click? Yeah. Okay. So now why aren't you moving? Just don't feel like it? There we go. The freight car is fully loaded. Oh, well, thanks. I'm busy turning my loco. We're going to get this thing turned around, and we'll call it a video. Little long, but some people like the long videos. Now, can I click on this from here? No. I can click on it from here, though. We want to switch this guy over there and that guy over there. That's not the right button. That wasn't the right button at all. All right, brakes off. Reverser back. Regulator on. Whistle. Oh, so if you hold shift, it like slows the whistle down, from what I can determine. It's not the best track I've ever laid in here, but I think it'll be functional, which is all I care about right at the moment. Yeah, the locomotive brakes, they feel a lot better, a lot more linear. All right, back to the Maparoo, and we switch you back over there. I'm going to go ahead and clean that up. And then we come back on the brake, forward on the reverser, crack the regulator, let some steam out. That's a lot of steam. Then we just need to shove the cars back a little bit, load those last set of logs. We'll be ready to head downhill. They still come like right on once you get up there on the brakes. Oops, I keep hitting F instead of D. D, there we go. And since we've got the automatic couplers on, we should just have to bang into these guys and be good to go. That's the theory, anyway. Also, I need to go release the handbrake, so let's go do that. So, we should have handbrakes there? I thought I had handbrakes on those cars. It must be the... No, it was the second set. It was the second set. Turn you off. Turn you off. I didn't hear like a clank clank. But it looks like we might, in fact, be coupled up. Let's test that theory. Okay, brakes are off. Reverser back forward. Yeah, we are indeed coupled. All right, cool. Get this last car loaded. Whoa, horsey. Load you and load you. There we go. First load of logs. Feels good. And then we're only, what, 50 minutes in? So it's not too bad. Got some track laid. Got our first set of cargo headed for the depot. Which is good because I'm down to $200 after buying all 6 of those cars. $300 a pop. Is fully loaded. All right. I like it. Let's, come on. Let's get in the Loco. There you go. And we're going to head out. We need to get you and you. See if cylinder cocks. Let's get on out of here. It's kind of opposite. Like it should come on quick and then it lets off a little slower. I don't know. It just seems a little off. We can still do this though. All right, folks. Episode 1 in the bag. Thanks as always for hanging out. Hope you'll join me on this little adventure, at least in lumber, on Railroads Online. We'll see how it goes. Not too bad on the first episode, not too frustrating. They, like I said, they have made some advances on the quality of life stuff. So I will catch you in the next one. Take care.